Robert Lancia, District 2, is a member of Rhode Island House of Representatives, District 16 from 2015 to 2018. He was a member. At the age of 40, he volunteered to go on active duty as a Navy chaplain. During his time serving with the Navy, Coast Guards, and the Marines, he was repeatedly reminded that the service to others and self-service are the greatest achievements a person can accomplish. Being a person of faith himself, he learned that being a servant leader is most important thing of all. During his time in House, he worked in a bipartisan manner, successfully getting beach fees lowered, sex offender bill passed, and 911 fees put in the restricted receipt account. Thank you so much, Robert Lancia, for being here on this platform today and gracing us with your presence. I would like you to go next and address our audience today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And it's a real pleasure to be here today with you. Basically, I want to thank you, and I guess I'm filling the page here, I guess, but I want to thank you that I had the opportunity to address you today. I am a former Navy chaplain. I am a disabled vet, and I am running for Congress from the 2nd District in Rhode Island. And you know, New England is a very blue area. It is very blue. In fact, there's only one Republican in the entire New England area that's in office right now, and that's Senator Collins from Maine. And I intend to be the 2nd Republican from New England to be elected to Congress. And you know, the thing about me is that my wife and I have to include my wife, Mary Ann, the two of us together, we are very involved with the India community, both in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and as well as now Connecticut too. So it's really been a pleasure to be involved with those communities. My wife and I were personal friends with the former Consul General of New York, as well as the former U.S. Ambassador in Washington. And we many times go to 3 to 4 events a day. In fact, yesterday I was on a phone call with a woman from Boston and another woman from India. And she started just a brand new show called Woman Stand, and it's talking about women's issues. And I was the first guest on the first episode. I appreciate that. This morning, the other gentleman talked about going to a rally. I was at a Back the Blue backpack event today, collecting backpacks for back to school kids. From there, I was on a call with Prem Bhandari, who's the head of Jabbar Foot USA, does prostheses, an Indian nonprofit, does prostheses to individuals all over the world. It's based out of New York. And now I'm here talking with you, and later Rhode Island India community will have their celebration tonight at 7 p.m. I got invited to at least 4 flag raisings in Massachusetts with the India community, but had to pick and choose. But my wife and I are very, very involved, and we get invited to everything and we go to everything. And what's happened is we have gotten to know, and I say to my party, the Rhode Island Republican Party, I say, you know, you're a party of old white people. And until you figure that out, you'll never win another election, because Rhode Island now is 40% Latino and it's 6% Black, plus the other communities, Indian and Cambodian, Laotian. But because of that fact, they made me the director of outreach. Unfortunately, if my wife, Marianne, and I are the only 2 outreaching, that's not going to do a whole lot of getting Republicans elected. However, we continue to work hard. But I think the thing that struck me the most about the India people is the fact that the strong nuclear family, you know, it's something that this country is desperately in need of. They're a people of faith. They're entrepreneurial and they're capitalists. And you know, Tom Perez, the head of the DNC, has said that socialism is the future of the Democratic Party. And we should all be scared by that. And you think about this, you know, do we want to be Venezuela? Do we want to be Cuba? These kinds of things. No, we don't. We the oldest democracy in the world, want to partner and need to partner with the largest democracy in the world, which is India. And, you know, there is a great movement coming, and it's not a good one. And, you know, China is already pushing back on India and the whole South Asian region, and we need to partner up with India. And here in the States, one of the things I hear from all the young people I talk to said, you know, Mr. Lancia, it could take us 20 to 30 years to get a green card. 20 to 30 years. And, you know, one of the things, and what I promised the India community in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut, that when elected in November, one of the first bills I put in will be to really to focus on high-skilled workers and, you know, quotas based on the need for those rather than by country. Because I think, you know, the India community is the kind of people we want. They do the kinds of things that I think Americans have been known for. And it's a very, very important relationship that we need to keep working on. You know, and I know Prime Minister Modi came to Houston, and then, of course, the president went to India. And we have so many ways that we can partner up militarily, economically, technologically. And the India people, for the most part, are everything that we would want them to be as partners and friends. And my wife and I have so many dear friends that we definitely want to be partnering up more with them. And my wife and I do. We're with them all the time in so many different ways and opportunities. You know, the last thing I would like to say is, you know, I do need your help. I'm running against a 20-year incumbent, who has $1.3 million. And we need to raise enough money to be competitive. In fact, I say I want to be the new Dave Bratt. Dave Bratt was a representative, a candidate for representative that actually took on the Speaker of the House, Eric Cantor. He had $206,000. Eric Cantor had $4.7 million, and he won. I know the Republican Party wasn't happy at the time, but it goes to show if somebody wants to work hard, it can be done. And I'm one of those people. And I kind of, in that respect, I want to be the new Dave Bratt. So if people want to get in touch with me or, you know, donate or whatever, they can go to www.boblanciaforcongress.com. And I want to thank you so much for your time. And again, happy Independence Day to India. And we look forward to our continued relationship with all our friends in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. We're with them all the time, go to every event they have. And that's why we get so many invitations. And we love each and every one of them. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much, Robert Lancia. Namaste. And it means a lot to all us Indians that you are being part of all those celebrations.